The city lights always seemed to tell our story, a million tiny stars just for us. That night, sitting in his old convertible parked on our favorite hill overlooking the skyline, Leo turned to me, his eyes sparkling more than any light below. He pulled out this ridiculously small, worn-out velvet box. It wasn't a diamond, not even close. It was a simple silver ring, a tiny hand-carved sunflower on it, my favorite flower. He didn't get down on one knee. He just held my hand and said, "Marry me, Chloe, let's just do it." No big fuss, just us. My heart didn't just flutter, it soared. A yes tumbled out of my lips before I could even think. We decided on the smallest wedding imaginable, just us, our two best friends, Sarah and Mark, as witnesses, and the old courthouse downtown. The date was set for a month from then, a Tuesday. We figured no one gets married on a Tuesday, so it felt uniquely ours. The planning was our little secret, a bubble of pure joy. We spent evenings whispering about it, laughing over cheap takeout. I found a simple white sundress online for $50. Leo was going to wear his favorite blue shirt. Sarah was in charge of the post-ceremony celebratory pizza. And Mark promised to take exactly one blurry photo because he was, in his own words, a terrible photographer but a great friend. Everything was perfect. It was our own little world, built on quiet promises and shared dreams. We weren't eloping out of defiance. We were choosing a beginning that was just about love, simple and true, away from the expectations and pressures that so often surrounded us. This tiny, secret wedding was our masterpiece of happiness. The week before our Tuesday, I went home for our regular family Sunday dinner. I was buzzing, rehearsing how I'd tell them after the fact. Surprise, I got married. I imagined their shocked, but hopefully happy, faces. I walked in, and the air was thick, heavy with an unspoken tension. My parents sat me down in the living room, my older brother looking away, uncomfortable. My father, his voice strained, began to speak. He talked about family honor, business alliances, and obligations I never knew existed. Then, the words came out, shattering my world into a million pieces. An arrangement had been made. Years ago, a promise to another family, sealing a business merger. I was to be married to their son, a man I'd never even met. I felt the air leave my lungs. It was like watching a movie about someone else's life, a cruel, twisted period drama. I looked at my mother, her eyes pleading with me to understand, to comply. They spoke of duty, of securing our family's future, as if my own future, my own heart, was just a commodity to be traded. I showed them the simple silver ring on my finger. I told them about Leo, about our love, about our quiet, beautiful plans. They didn't see love. They saw a complication, a childish fantasy. My mother told me to be reasonable. My father told me to be dutiful. The home I grew up in suddenly felt like a cage. That night, I met Leo on our hill. The city lights seemed dim, mocking. I couldn't even look him in the eye as I explained. Each word was a fresh tear on my face. I slipped the sunflower ring off my finger and placed it in his hand. It felt cold, a ghost of the warmth it held just hours before. "I can't," I whispered, my voice breaking. "Leo, I can't fight them." He didn't argue. He didn't rage. He just held me as I sobbed, his own silent tears falling into my hair. Our perfect little world, our secret masterpiece, had been torn apart. He looked at the skyline and said, "I'll wait for you, Chloe, however long it takes." A love like this doesn't just end. But as I walked away, leaving him standing there alone on our hill, a part of me knew that some promises, no matter how pure, are broken by a world that doesn't believe in them. Our Tuesday was cancelled, and with it, the future we so carefully, so secretly, planned. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more if you enjoy this. Like and share if this story resonated with you. See you in the next one.